Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Glorious Events, where we share all events happening around the world to create those treasured memories. So, right now, the biggest event going on is the 2020 Tokyo Olympics Summer Games. Yes, that is the biggest event going on right now. And of course, because of Corona, it is online, it is a virtual event. In normal times, this event would be like flooded with people. That stadium would be packed and full. But because of Corona, of course, things have to change. The way we are organizing events in this pandemic is really different from the norm. So everything is being live streamed on different TV stations and also online. So feel free to go check them out and just follow the games there. So these games are set to run from 23rd July up to 8th August, and they're running under the theme United by Emotion. I love that theme because yes, we are united by emotion because we can't be there physically, we can't cheer for them, they can't hear us, but we are united by emotion online. You get? No fans are allowed in the stadium, no family of the athletes are allowed in the stadium, and this is very good to keep everyone safe. And also because Tokyo is currently under a COVID-19 state of emergency, so they are very strict about this SOPs, and it's good. And we have seen this right away from the opening ceremony, which was amazing. And these SOPs, they gave them a playbook. They gave all the athletes a playbook to follow, where one of the things that was really highlighted was the wearing of masks. Everyone is supposed to wear masks apart from when they are eating, sleeping, and competing. Those are the only times they excuse. All other times, they're supposed to wear masks. And we saw them in the opening stadium. They were all in masks as they were, marching around and representing their countries. They were all in stadiums. Of course, there are always those stubborn ones. There were like two groups which were not wearing masks. There are always those stubborn people in the community. When you tell them, don't do this, that is the thing they're going to do. But it's okay. It's okay. They will get in line. They'll get in line. So they're observing those SOPs and just keeping everyone safe. And we're going to delve into the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, the high moments of this Olympics that you shouldn't miss. Or if you have missed, we are here to tell you, we are here to catch you up. First of all, something that made me very happy as a woman is that there was gender equality. You guys observed this. Every country, they had a man and a woman holding the flag. The flag bearers was a man and a woman. That is gender equality. Gender equality is not just the women, even men. So both sexes were there. So both the man and the woman, they were holding for each country. Just observe those pictures, you'll see. So I really love that they respected the gender equality and really promoted it very nicely. Another thing is that the athletes were told to arrive 5 days to their performance and leave after 48 hours after their performance, like 2 days after their performance. So they are using this to regulate the number of athletes in that stadium or in that place. So if you are supposed to perform tomorrow, you come 5 days before, and after your performance, 2 days you should have completed picking your medals, signing your contracts, anything, and you head back. So they're really very strict on the travels and interactions among the athletes, and this is good because it will keep them safe. The other thing that highlighted this event, you guys, the drones. Oh my god, they combined 1,824 drones. They were combined together to form a revolving globe above that national stadium in Tokyo, Japan. It was so beautiful. I can't get over it. Like, they took technology to a whole other level, and it's very unique. It was viral on social media. I loved it. It left such a lasting impact, and we are glad we are having the drones because we are catching every moment. There is nothing that is passing us. Everything is being live streamed. Everything, you can see everything. Then, of course, they had the fireworks. The fireworks lit up the stadium so beautifully. Those fireworks costed $100 million, but it's okay. It's okay. You need the fireworks. The place looked amazing, amazing, amazing. And then we had an African, or should I say African American? Anyway, still, we claim her. She's African. She has her roots this way. We had Naomi Osaka, who is going to represent Japan in tennis in these Olympics. So she was given the honor of lighting the Olympic Cauldron. How is it pronounced? Cauldron. I'll say it's a torch. The Olympic torch. She was given the honor of lighting it. And when that torch is lit, that cauldron, hey, let's stick to torch. When it's lit, it marks the start of the Olympics. So it's a great honor, and it has been done by like very few athletes, including Muhammad Ali, the late, and hockey star Wayne Gretzky. So it was really an honor to see her being given that opportunity to light that Olympic torch. And she was there, very smart, with her braids, her red knotless braids. Knotless braids have just reached her skombe. She was there, with her knotless braid, looking all cute, and she lit up the torch, and I felt proud as a young African woman. I really felt proud of her, and yeah, it marked the beginning of the games. So as we began, of course, you have to let people in slowly. We had a performance, a musical performance, and this lady, she was Japanese. She's a Japanese singer, songwriter. She was brought in to sing the Japanese national anthem. And she's called Misia. She's the musician. She's called Misia. She was clad in her voluminous cotton candy rainbow colored dress. Hey! And it was designed by a Tokyo-based designer. He's called Tomu Koizumi. That dress, hey. Anyway, she did an amazing job. She sang, she left, social media just talking about her dress, and it went viral. That moment went viral for sure. The other thing that I really loved is that the Olympics team organized this performance of the Olympics human pictogram, to just help people understand all these signs and what they mean, because we always see these signs, but seeing them being performed properly. There were 3 men dressed in blue and white, and they acted out all the 50 Olympic pictograms just to help people transcend those language barriers and to promote proper communication within the teams. So that was a beautiful idea. I'm sure everyone who watched now fully understood, okay, when I see this pictogram, that is what it means. When I see this is what it means. So that was very good in ensuring communication is smooth and everyone has understood, regardless of their origin, their language, whatever they speak, they can understand. When you see actions, you understand. That's the beauty of drama, art and drama, Then also moving on, when you're organizing any kind of event, there always has to be, those guests, those honorables who you invite, to make the event pop and be given that respect. So yes, we had world leaders coming in. That involved the US First Lady, Dr. Jill Biden was one of the few world leaders, because remember, we're in COVID, so they're not inviting many people. So she was one of the few world leaders who attended, and she was seen, cheering for her team. When the US team walked in, she was up and, cheering and waving. It was really beautiful to see. We also had the French President Emmanuel Macron in the stadium to cheer on and to just show his support. So those were among the world leaders who were physically present, but also online. We saw the Prime Minister of India. The Prime Minister is called Modi. He was seen in his boardroom cheering and clapping and just proudly watching his team as they walked in. It was very amazing to see that kind of support from their leader on. And to just crown it all, for every event, it's always good to give back. As the organizers, it's always good to think about someone who has stood out in, like these are Olympics, so you look at someone who has stood out and reward them. We've already mentioned the young lady who was given the honor of lighting the torch, but you can reward someone with a lifetime achievement award or something to just recognize their great works in the communities. And I'm glad that this happened to Dr. Yunus. This guy has done so much in the entrepreneurial world, especially the social business entrepreneurial world. He even came to Uganda. He has been to Uganda before and really boosted different businesses that are looking to transform the socio-economic, transformation of the country. He was here to support that, and we are glad to see that, they recognized his efforts and they rewarded him with the Olympic laurel. It was given to Dr. Yunus for his great entrepreneurship works. And of course, he wasn't there physically, but he gave his speech online, and he said he was really happy to receive that gift. But what stood out for me is that he highlighted the world of 3 zeros. He called it the world of 3 zeros. He said, first of all, zero net carbon emission, to protect the environment. Second, zero wealth concentration to end poverty. And zero unemployment by unleashing the power of entrepreneurship in everyone. So this was a great message. This stood out for me, and he went on to encourage the athletes to lead in transforming the world as the IOC pushes for its mission for a peaceful, transformed world through sports. Sports bring us together. There are so many countries participating in these Olympics. There are over 206 countries participating currently in these competitions, and over 11,000 athletes, going at it, competing against each other, winning, losing, but still bonding in the process. So this is a great space, a great avenue for a peaceful transformation of the world, and to just pass on this message that Dr. Yunus had for the world to have those 3 zeros. So the summer games have officially started. They started yesterday, that was Friday, and they're going on from 23rd of July up to 8th of August. They'll be going on and they'll be live streamed.